Hi, Cheryl Totten with Boys and Girls Club of Greater Baton Rouge, back for day 3 of our Be Safe, Be Smart with Get Real About Violence program for 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. We talked in day 1 about violence and what it is, and that it's a problem. And we talked about how we can make changes or to do things or believe things in order for every place to be safe and supportive for everybody. Our schools, our classrooms, our homes, our communities, and our neighborhoods. We also talked about bullying, and then on day 2 we talked about cyberbullying, and I talked to you about how to keep yourself safe online. Today I want to talk about another very important topic, and that is stress. Are you stressed? What do you get stressed about? What causes stress for you? Everybody has a struggle sometimes with stress. I know I get stressed, and a lot of times stress and anger go hand in hand. So let's not think that just because we're stressed we're not feeling angry, or just because we're angry we're not feeling stressed, because it's not so. They usually go hand in hand, and for some people it don't work out real well. And so let's address those issues today. Let's talk about it. Let's think about what happens to us when we are under stress or feeling angry. There are so many things that can cause stress or anger for us. Some of the things that can cause us to feel stress is when our feelings get hurt, our friends or our family, brothers and sisters, or one of our greatest sources of stress I've heard throughout my classroom experiences with students. Busy schedules cause stress for a lot of people. I feel that. I know about that. Illnesses or deaths, that certainly causes a lot of stress and hardship on families. And it's something that we all have to deal with. Our grades. Oh my goodness, grades and the pressure of schoolwork sometimes for some people just causes so much stress, and we can get feelings of anger when we don't perform as well as we should. Brothers and sisters, like I said, can cause us stress, and so on. There's so many ways that stress can enter our life, and a lot of times we don't expect it. We don't expect for a family member to get ill or something like that. So let's talk about it. And when we're under stress or feeling angry, a lot of times people will act, or we will treat people in a way that we wouldn't treat them if we weren't under stress or feeling angry. So we have to address those issues so we can maybe make some changes, so that we don't treat people in a mean or violent or cruel way when we are stressed out. So how do you feel when you feel stressed or angry? Your body, how does your body feel? Everybody's body reacts to those sort of emotions. It reacts to things that are happening around us. So our body have these things that I like to call stress signals. Some of these stress signals might be that if you feel embarrassed by something, your face turns red or it gets hot. So, or if you get angry, you might wrinkle your forehead up, you might clench your jaw and grind your teeth together, but those are all stress signals. You might even get a headache or feel dizzy. You might feel tightness, tight muscles in your neck and your shoulder area. You might feel your heart like it's about to beat out of your chest. You might feel like it's hard to breathe, or you're breathing real fast and your breathing starts to go in and out, kind of like the big bad wolf. You also might feel butterflies in your stomach, or feel like you feel sick to your stomach. Maybe you feel nauseous, like you're not going to be able to eat or keep anything down. So you might feel sick. You might clench your fist. One of the things that I know happens to me when I'm under stress is the palms of my hands sweat. So that is certainly a stress signal for me. Your leg muscles, they might tighten up, or your legs might feel weak. Everybody's different, I said. And your legs might feel like they're weak and they can't support you. So it might be best for you to sit down. And you might need to feel the need to run or punch or scream or, you know, kick something. Those are all stress signals that our body is sending out when we feel haywire, kind of like these little curly things back there. I kind of imagine that that's what's going on with all of the emotions and nerves and so forth in our body. We're all different, so we all respond and react to stress and anger differently. Can we always control the things that cause us stress and hurt or anger? No, we can't. We cannot control another person. The only person we're in charge of is ourselves. And we're the only person that can make a choice of how we handle our stress and what we do and what our actions speak. I know sometimes when I feel stressed or angry, I don't want people to see me. I would just rather hide, because I am not my best person, not the best version of who I am. So it's best for me and even you to think about ways that we can de-stress. What are some things that you can do? Well, first, before we start de-stressing, I want you to get a sheet of paper and draw a picture of yourself. It can be a stick figure if you're not a very good artist and so forth. And just draw a picture of your body, even in stick form. And label your body of the known parts of your body that you have experienced stress in before, when you've been stressed out or angry. And label those and you know, make a mental note, not only on the paper, but make a mental note of those stress signals that you are very aware of that happens. And then once you've done that, let's think about, what do I do next? What should I do when I'm under stress? Well, first thing you need to do is you need to stop yourself from doing something mean or hurtful to somebody else or to somebody else's property. You need to say stop. You need to just tell yourself in your little voice in your head, or even say it out loud, Cheryl, stop. And stop what you're doing. If you need to take a deep breath, take a deep breath, and then think, if I do this thing that I feel like doing, what's the consequence? Is there a consequence for this action? What's going to happen? Well, if you're under stress and you feel angry and you want to do something to that little brother or sister, or even your big brother and sister, first of all, you might hurt them. You might get in trouble. You might even damage that relationship. You might do something to where they don't want to trust you anymore, or they don't want to be around you, and so you will have damaged that relationship. Instead, why don't you think about something else to do? First thing, take that deep breath. Second thing, if you can't think of something really fast right then and there, get away from it. Move your body away from that situation that's causing you stress or anger. If you can't move away from it, take a deep breath, think of something else, keep yourself in control, and while you're doing that, let it pass by. Just let it all calm down on its own, and then give yourself credit for staying out of trouble or not doing that mean thing. So let's think about a plan. Let's think about the next time, because the next time something happens, you may send a message out there or give somebody the idea of how they should handle stress or anger when they're around you. You might give them permission to hit or kick something if that's what you do. You might give your little brother or sister or your friend, or at school, a first or a second grader, you may give them the idea that it's okay to handle anger or stress like this. Is that true? Is it good for me and you? Think about it. What's your message? So instead, let's have a plan. Let's think about the next time something happens that causes you stress and what can you do about it? Well, your brother or sister, they may annoy you and you may feel the need to hit them. Write it down. What's your plan? What are you going to do? You need to pick something. You might already have some ideas and you might already have some things in place that you've used before that have helped you stay out of trouble and not hurt that person. So use that. If it worked before, try it again. The next time your parents tell you no, that you can't do something or have something that you want, do you roll your eyes? Do you have disrespectful body language towards them? Do you stomp your feet? Do you scream and shout it's not fair? Do you act inappropriately? Well, your actions speak louder sometimes than your words do. So you have to be careful about that body language. The next time you're not prepared and didn't study for a test and you make a bad grade, do you blame somebody else for that? Or do you accept responsibility that you didn't do what you were supposed to do? And the next time someone is mean to you, do you retaliate? Do you do that mean thing back to them? Stop. Think about the consequences. Look for something else to do and give yourself credit for not doing something mean or hurtful. You can't always control what other people do or how life happens, but you can control how in your reaction to that thing that's going on. Well, you know what? When we feel stressed or angry, that huge dose of energy can be used for other things. Go outside and exercise. If you play a sport, if you dance, if you do gym, if you play the piano, if you play an instrument, use the energy from that feeling of anger or stress to get it out. Use it in a constructive way. Go outside, kick a ball, throw a ball, shoot some basketballs, throw a football, jump rope, ride your bicycle, go swimming, jump on your trampoline, exercise and get that energy out and use it to strengthen you instead of tear you down and get you in trouble. Take deep breaths is always a go-to. Take a short break away from everything and everybody. Go to a quiet place. Go to that quiet place and write in your journal all your thoughts and all your feelings. And work it out. See if you can't write it out. Once you write it down, think about it. Oh my goodness, this is how I feel. This is what I'm going to do. And then don't do those mean things, but have a plan. Play a game. Talk to a friend. Just go outside and lay in the grass or lay on your trampoline and look outside up at the sky and just take yourself away from the thing that's causing you stress and anger. I have an activity for you. I know that some of you have seen these before. This one I have made, and it is my stress or anger message or alternatives to doing something mean. So everybody has seen these before, I'm sure. Okay, pick a number, then pick a color, and then you open it up and it has a message. All right, take a few deep breaths. Imagine a beautiful and peaceful place. Listen to music. Oh, that's a great way to get energy out. Put some music on and dance around. All right, or just relax. Get a drink of water and splash the cold water on your face. Tell yourself, talk to yourself, just like you said, stop and calm yourself down. And you can handle this. You can get through this. This is not going to stay this way forever. Get exercise, play outside, ride a bike, jump a rope, talk with a trusted adult or a friend. That is always a great idea. It's always best to try to talk it out if you can. And then write down everything you're feeling. Get your feelings out. Don't let them fester or build up or harbor ill feelings inside of yourself. Boys and girls, I hope that you can find ways to de-stress, and keep yourself out of trouble when you're feeling angry and not doing anything. Make a plan, have a next time, and make you one of these so that you can carry it around with you or you can run to it. Don't forget your worry stone, okay? You can always use that. And I sure hope you have a good day, and I'll be back for day 4. So I look forward to talking to you. We are going to talk to you about ways to stop meanness when it's happening. And there are 3 great steps and some good ideas on how we can do that. I can't wait to bring that message to you. What's the message? Is it true? Is it good for me and you? Have a great day, boys and girls. Bye.